Okay, so I do want to talk about some housewives stuff, some gossip.
I am not doing this, you guys. Stop. I'm stopped. Bravo, bravo, and bravo. I'm out. I'm not doing this.
Why did we see that at the dinner? Will we get it in flashbacks?
Well,
Okay, so does that become its own sort of storyline?
It plays when it is relevant to play.
Gotcha. Okay. And the Brandi Glanville of it all. We know she comes back. We know she's in the mix. How soon do we get that? Because it does feel like we're setting up to going somewhere.
She makes her first appearance in episode 10. And right now we're on episode 5 or something. So
how long is their season? Do they get a lot of episodes this season?
Yes, they have a lot of episodes. I feel like they might have 20 or something. There's a lot going on this season. It's a whole energized show and people are really loving it and the ratings are up.
But I wonder, and I think I've heard you talk about this a little bit, how this whole thing is affecting production. Potomac and Beverly Hills is on the air, New York's on the air, but Orange County was shooting. Was Dallas shooting?
Dallas,
where do they
I think,
stand?
was just about to shoot. Jersey had just started shooting. So there's obviously been a pause. We have OC was kind of in the middle of their season almost. So there's been a pause. They've been shooting some stuff themselves, but we're anxious to start getting them all back together, obviously. But we have to wait and respectfully watch and see when it's safe to do it.
Is it ever a thought maybe we just kind of scrap what we already shot and start from quarantine on because life is so different?
Great stuff shot, so I wouldn't want to lose anything that we shot. What we shot are the building blocks of where the next season will go. So I definitely, I don't think we want to lose anything.
What about Salt Lake? Where were they?
Salt Lake was wrapped. So
so they're done.
Production on Salt Lake, yeah.
So when are we gonna get Salt Lake?
Watch this space.
I kind of said that like Tamara Barney. Did you go to Bass Lake?
Did you go to Bass Lake?
So we have Beverly Hills and we have New York on right now. Are you at all surprised that Dorinda's getting some blowback? Because we all love kooky and crazy Dorinda, but it does feel like Dorinda's a little dark right now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think she was not in a great place this season. And you see that, and she's got a lot of anger that doesn't necessarily, I think on the show, it looks like she's just so mad at Tinsley, but when you take a more global view of what's going on in her life, I think you'll see that she's got more going on that she's upset about that you're not hearing about.
Can she redeem herself? Where does she go from here?
Watching.
Yeah. Okay. Never count out Dorinda. Never count out.
We want to help you. Don't you understand? There's a problem here. We want to help you, and you're not getting it.
I am all over this Atlanta virtual reunion.
Just the fact that Yvonne's here and Nene chooses not to be here is all I need to see.
I saw the previews to part 3, and it looks like Lenethia Leaks has exited the building. The computer is closed.
Right.
So what's to come? Does she stay gone? Does she come back? Do we get any sort of resolution?
I don't know if I want to give that away, but I will say there are some surprises in part 3. And look, I'm always disappointed when people leave because the whole point is that we're there to talk. So why are you running off?
Right.
I mean, the weird thing is she was coming into the reunion in such a good place. She had such a great second half of the season. She made amends with everybody. I mean, she has a great song out. So she came into the reunion in a really great place, I think. But didn't enjoy it.
What surprised you about this reunion? I mean, I feel like we got another iconic line a couple iconic lines, but Kandi with "I'm embedded in your brain."
Right. And Portia saying that her boobs were social distancing was pretty great.
I almost passed out.
Girl, them titties is aged hands. They social distancing, bitch. Don't come for me.
I think that what I was surprised about was just how entertaining it was, and That reunion is really just of this moment that we're all in right now. I mean, it is just very much of this moment. I'm very proud of it and excited that we did it.
All right, so let's talk about Radio Andy and SiriusXM, this live theater. I've heard a couple of the other ones you've done. So where did the original idea come up with to do like a live episode of a housewife show?
Well, I mean, it's something that I've been wanting to do since we launched Radio Andy, which is do theater, Radio Andy theater. And then when we start thinking about things that we could present, it just seemed hilarious to do Housewives episodes. And there's so many fans of the show who are famous and funny that, you know, casting them has been a total joy. And now we've got Sherry O'Terry and Kristen Johnston and Rachel Harris and Phoebe Robinson. I mean, we have a great cast, not to mention Michael Rappaport as Dorinda. I mean, it's hilarious. How
do you pick like which episode you're going to reenact? Because of course they're iconic episodes.
Usually we try to pick an episode where they're all under the same roof. That usually seems to work really well. So if they're all in the Berkshires or on a trip somewhere, those episodes are really good. And here we are at Ramona's house in the Hamptons, and all hell breaks loose.
1985 is gone. It's over. Don't get all socialite with me. Why does she care?
Seemed like a perfect way to go.
New York is the gift that keeps on giving. It really is.
There's a vibrator in the chicken.
Oh no!